Good morning, everybody, and we're back. Had a bit of a dramatic couple of days with my Linux workstation crashing, but anyway, back sort of. Still can't figure out these little U's here instead of my triangles for the fractal indicator, but nevertheless, everything's working, so we will get onto it and figure this out later. So, starting off with S&P 500, as we usually do. And today's, well, not today, but this week is a big week. We've got CPI data, and we have the Fed's coming out tomorrow evening. So it's supposed to be a bit volatile. We took off with a bang yesterday. No real retest of structure. So let's just get those levels in. There's the first level, and there's a gap there as well. And the minute you start drilling down through the time frames, you will see that we didn't really come back to test anything. So that was the structure of the whole of last week, which we broke through. So hindsight being the perfect science again, we came back and did a 1-bar test going into the close on Friday. So for me at the moment, the trend is up. We're looking for a move to the upside. Do not like the way the oscillators are at the moment. So we're hovering here at 99.10. And that's just below the maximum, which is 100. So that's extremely overbought right now. So we would need to see some kind of a pullback. But this move in a week when there's a lot of data, either somebody knows something, well, somebody does know something. And the question is whether they're just piling in because it's going to be good, or whether they are influencing the market to get the retail traders in to trap them with a big short later on. But I'm of the view that trend is up at the moment, so we should be looking for opportunities. Drilling down to the hour, you can see sort of yesterday was pretty much nothing going on. You can see we hit the high of last week, bounced off it a bit, and then just powered through. No real structure to the left that we bounced off. So when I say nothing going on, I would have expected us to come back and close this gap, or at least bounce off this 4300, 4301 area. That has not materialized. So yeah, I'm a little bit skeptical jumping in with price action as it is at the moment. So this level is still in play. That's 4324, and then you have a gap here, which is at 4333. Now, if we just get onto the daily and head left, where's our price? Price is 43.55, around here. So if you just look at this area, there's some overhead resistance right there, fairly decent, and then just above it is another level. And yeah, let's just leave the gap in. That's probably going to be the better. You can see there's a level right here, and there's a gap. And look to the left here of the structure that we can find ourselves there. So if I keep going left, you can see between 43.95, it probably round itself to 4400 and 43.64. There is a lot of potential overhead resistance. So that's kind of where I think you're going to see price head to. So the first one's fairly close, second one's quite far away. But that's kind of the setup that I think we're going to have. So pullbacks onto structure are to be bought. Now, you could head into a range here. And I don't have my box. Let's just use that. So that is the high of yesterday. That would be one level. And then you do have a little 15-minute fractal right here, which we did bounce off at the open. And that is 43.46, and then it's probably 43.51. So 43.50. If you do see price come back into this area, you're gonna have to be on the lower time frames, see what happens with the oscillators. You should find some kind of an opportunity to buy. Your first target is going to be 43.64. Get through that, you're looking at 4400 as your next level. So that's kind of my view for today. And if you look at this on the weekly, also very tired on the weekly. Would love to see a pullback with some better structure, but Be careful. That's the only thing I can say. Possibility of you getting trapped is fairly high. Hope that helps, and hope the charts make sense, but we will tidy them up as I get time. Anyway, that's it for me, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.